What is up, YouTube? LazeeLlama here, and here we are back with some more Click Your Heroes 2. And I'll be honest, it has been a little while since I've popped on and played. However, you can see it doesn't really matter. We're making a bunch of progress, just chilling here. Now, I definitely could be getting on this so much more. I mean, there's times where I literally won't kind of pop on for 5 days almost at a time. And I do apologize for those that want to see me progressing faster. I'm sure there's some of you guys that want to, but I also don't want to be playing too much offline and not recording it. So it's just kind of in a weird spot with things. And formatting the series. Honestly, this is kind of a rough game to try to make videos on and like show enough but not show repetitive things. And it may sound weird to some of you because Click Heroes 1 I found a way to do it, and you might think that'd be harder, but it's just something about this game, it makes it hard to like know when to do an update. And like, again, I don't want to do too much without you, and then it gets to the point where I realize I haven't played in a while and I really got to record because I'm missing a video, and then like it's just confusing. We have made an insane amount of progress here though, like ridiculous. 10 worlds? Is that what that's going to be? And we haven't spent... Okay. I think we barely spent any of this. Yeah, 54 points. And I'm already... Oh. Okay. So you can boom. You could definitely boom. I was not expecting that. I mean, I don't think I've logged in since we've last popped in here. And I do think I'm going to go for the same build. I think we talked about that. I think it's going to be the play. I understand ascending a bit more. Transcending is still a bit confusing just because I think the whole concept behind that. I haven't done it yet. I think that's part of the problem. But I do understand ascending and how it kind of works. And some skills, like, you do have the bonuses from the previous gray abilities you purchased. So for anyone who is confused as well, I'm going to explain it in the slightly confused way that I am. Any of these gray or gold ones, you keep the bonuses of every time you ascend. I think you lose it all on transcending, though. I think it just kind of wipes everything, but you gain all the hero souls, which I think we need quite a few of before we transcend. I don't think transcending is something we do soon. Is this just because of challenges? How fast can you beat the world? I don't really want to do the challenge. I'm not sure what it is. Honestly, I don't want to spend too much time on this. Play as Sid the His Adventure and try to beat it as fast as you can. Okay, so it's just like a challenge. That's really cool, actually. I don't know if it's something I'm going to care about doing necessarily. At least now, maybe we'll worry about challenges at a later point. But this bonus I will keep. It does take a couple levels for like them to come back in, and you only get like a percentage of what it is, I believe, is how it works. But obviously, I was getting more multi-clicks than you start with. So it's like really the only way it makes sense. Multi-clicks and I think big clicks we're getting quite a few bit more of. And obviously, the energy and mana big time that we have way above what you'd start with. So you can kind of see how that comes into play a little bit. How did I have my automator set up at the end? We literally left it the exact same and it was working. I was gonna make another one, but I think I came up with the idea that it doesn't really matter if I just keep it going. The huge clicks might actually slow things down a little bit at this point in the build, but let's get it kind of built out. Let's get things going. We want to grab Limitless Haste early. Normally, I think we wait on Limitless Haste until I get some more hastings, but we have haste to start with, so it makes sense just to grab it. That'll instantly make things better. Limitless Haste. Deal 300 damage, but your speed is half. Wait, did they change that? Triples your damage at the cost of half your... They changed that. Oh, limited haste. Wait a minute. I should have read the patch notes, huh? That's definitely different, and I don't know if that's going to be good for this build now. Triples your damage, which is great, at the cost of half your haste. I'm still getting the same bonus for them. It's physically my... Maybe it'll still work. It might be a good thing. It may just have been a balance change. Let's just keep going with it. Worst comes to worst, we play out a really bad, and then we just ascend sooner than later. I mean, you can ascend after you beat 30 worlds again. Some people were saying to do it every 30 worlds. I think I'm going to do it a little longer than that in some cases. Mana crit. Did they change all this? I should actually look before I zoom out to these. No, these are all the same. Killing friendlies, boom. Good. Okay. They just changed that because it used to be limitless haste. It's a little nerve-wracking, but a good thing overall. I think we're gonna pop out and grab that after too. Some of these like that are super close make sense to grab if we're going for haste now. Again, eventually setting things up and going for other types of builds is what I want to do. So I want to know, next Ascension, what build would you guys like to see me aim for? It's got to be something relatively simple, I think. I don't want to go for anything crazy. I know there's some pretty crazy, what is it, Juggernaut builds and whatnot, which someone slightly explained, and I already kind of forget it, but I had it notated down to go check it out at some point. But it just, the way it pairs with other things, it pairs with, I think, like the way, so what does it do again? It, when active, yeah, it pairs in with things. I forget the whole combo. Someone explained it. I'm not asking for you to explain it again. I do have it in a comment somewhere. I think having small clicks makes sense, so I think we will come down this direction, because that'll allow me to grab that as well as continue down to small clicks. Kind of getting the base set up here, and then we're going to want this. So when you are getting ready to ascend, don't buy any more of the blue nodes. So the last time I built out and bought a bunch of blue nodes, that's not something you want. Expandable small clicks is definitely good, which just, again, haste increases. Really good to get. A bunch of automator points we can go spend after. So there's the base build. That's the super base build. We definitely want this as well. This is honestly, questionably, maybe even more important now than a lot of the other stuff I've been buying. Zooming down to this, if I didn't have this many points, probably would have been better to actually grab. I think this node does a ton for me, and now that I have it again, it's going to be awesome. Because I should be able to go all the way down now, because I think the way we have the automator set up, right, it won't do unless it's equal to 0. Yeah. You can already see things speeding up. We're going to fly through the rest of this world and probably be in the next... I don't know if it'll go to the next star system without us coming back. But we might miss everything, and we might automatically jump to it, which I think is how this series is going to go. I think it's going to be big jumps like that. I definitely want to get huge amount of discount, I think, again. Do I have that in the automator as a thing? No, we don't care about buying with that. I think we just do whatever, whenever. We'll definitely work down towards that. We can't quite make it. Which I think is the fastest way, because it's right here. Yeah, it's just going to be zoom up over here. Which again, we can work towards. Can't quite get there, but we'll make some big progress. But doing an ascension per world, I don't think it's necessary. I think we'll just more do it when we're slowing down and things don't seem to be going as fast as what I'll aim for. I am debating about pumping videos out of this game more to you guys. And if that's something you guys want, definitely smack the like button. Let me know in the comments as well if this is something you guys want to see more of on the channel. Not necessarily wanting to start Wizard or anything yet. I know some of you guys do want the Wizard. The Wizard will come. Just not something yet. Do they have, and I don't think they do they have the amount of, because there's my world crumbs now, but do they have the previous amount of world crumbs that I spent? I don't think they do, right? Eventually, like I said, I would like to get onto the Wizard. I think that'd be neat, because I know nothing about the Wizard. I've seen a little bit on him. Okay, we have a lot to go through. Nothing above uncommon, though. Did they ever, like... So some things are 2%. And I'll be honest, everything I have here is 1%. So I do have upgrades. I'll need to go through that off camera, probably. We can do some of it. I think building the haste strat is going to be the play. So I think a lot of this one... Oh, you can literally sell all. Can I put multiple there still? No, you can't. Or, yeah, I should say not still. I don't want to sell all. I mean, I could look for what I want to equip. Because realistically, I only care about keeping, like, one set right now, most likely. If I can get, like, the best things on. Like, I want a haste weapon. I wish you could sort by weapons and kind of look and see if I have a 2 haste weapon. Which I don't. I think it's the play. Might not be the play. But I think that's what we're going to do. Percent energy, don't really care about. Most of the stuff towards the bottom is going to be the stuff I want. I can just look at what they give and then check what I have on. And just see if I can get rid of any of this stuff. The crit damage cape. I have mana. Honestly, I'd rather this than the mana. There is a 2% mana, though. Haste breastplate. It's better than the breastplate I have. But it just makes sense to sell all these after, I think. We have a haste ring. I think we'll keep our haste ring. Maybe replace boots. There's no good new boots. Everything's still lower. Because originally I was going to try to keep a little bit of everything, but I don't think there's really a point. I think we kind of just build up what we can. Setting up for like a next build might not be bad. Like saving some maybe crit stuff might not be bad. But I think we'll look for higher level stuff. So I'm assuming maybe you get more than uncommon much further in the game. That's what I'm hoping for. I really hope that's in the game. Gloves, what else did I have that? Boots I did check. Pants I don't think we have much, that's 2%. There's not many pants. I mean, treasure chest gold. Going the whole gold route. I don't know if like a gold build really makes a lot of sense or not. With like golden clicks and stuff. Not really sure. I think I'm okay with that. I think the rest of this is Garbo. Yeah, we can sell all that. Clear it up, make a little gold cleaner, get ourselves in a good spot. Let's check out the automator tree real quick, get things rolling. I think the first step, honestly, is going to be straight up come down here and buy all the speed upgrades. I think I want everything down here. Getting things going faster, making the automator roll faster, I think is going to be the most important part. Getting this to zoom, plus we have a ton of sets, which I don't think we need. Like that going like instant is great. I mean, we do run out of energy. I do have energy less than 10%, use energize, which we haven't actually quite reached, I guess. Yeah. I'd like to get a better energy less than node, and I don't know if there is one. I think energy stuff was it top left? I think it was on this side of the map, right? Like power surge stuff. I think I have like most everything. Some of these activation nodes might be worth grabbing. Second ones up. I don't really know what I need. Here's energize. Energy is less than 10%. Energy is more than 60%. Less than 40%. Like that stuff. I think that stuff's gonna be what I want right now. Yeah, so I think working down there and maybe just grabbing everything here because I think I missed some stuff in here before. I think there's a way to make balances, I believe. Now that I'm like thinking about that, to make the, and again, I'm pretty sure this is like the most broken build from what people have kind of talked about, and I don't know if it's true or not. But the Cursed Juggernaut, when Big Glutes is active, all skills cost 1 additional energy per skill and begin activated since Big Glutes began. I'm pretty sure that pinned up with Discharge as well as I know it's as well as bouncing around with restraint and I think there's another one, isn't there? Restraint and the opposite of restraint, wherever that is. I think bouncing around with those, I think does something. Increase your damage by 100% while you have less than release and restraint, I think. You balance it around with those, and it's I think supposed to be some crazy automator setup with it. And again, I haven't really looked into it, so I don't really know. But I'm pretty happy with the way we're progressing right now. If you have any other thoughts on how I should run my automator, definitely down for some advice. If there's something else I can aim for with the haste build I've got, and I'd love to know some of the other builds you guys got going on. If you're in my Discord, honestly, feel free to post down. I don't know if there's like I knew there used to be a builder on the skill tree. Feel free to post your build. Let me know what you guys want to see. I don't know if YouTube will let you post in the comments. If it does, that'd even be a better place, but I don't know if YouTube will allow you to do that. I honestly don't even. I mean, I've been posting on this for a long time, but I don't know. I think I like the idea of this. I think this will actually be really beneficial. I think with the amount of haste you get, it doesn't really matter. This might actually not even be a nerf. I don't know. It's a change. I don't know if it's necessarily to make it better or to make it worse. But the haste build seems to be pretty simple, and I know kind of what I'm doing, which is why I'm going for it again. To a basic extent, obviously. Nothing too crazy. But anyways, if you guys enjoyed this episode, please take a second to smack the like button. Again, next episode we'll probably be jumping a decent bit again. Maybe 24 hours of progress is gonna get us far. I'll probably just keep showing you guys every 24 hours worth of progress. Maybe occasionally go like 48 hours worth. But I will try to record more often, let's say. I'd like to try to get this out more, because I really do want to get further into this, and the other way I'm going to do it is I don't want to skip too much, so I'm going to have to post it more. So I think we're going to end up doing that and trying to just get more of these out. Once I get further in this and I get into a groove of it and learn more and transcend it maybe a time or two and I really get the game down, that's when I want to look at the wizard possibly. I mean, eventually I do want to look at the wizard. I get a wizard series going, which will probably be a series of its own. We'll probably have 2 different kind of running at the same time. But yeah, anyways guys, I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.